Yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome to Vlogmas Day 11? Yeah. Bro, oh shit. Excuse me. Vlogmas Day 11. Oh shit, that did not go as smooth as I thought. Yeah, so I'm just recording video after video after video. I'm gonna do one more after this. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure this is Vlogmas Day 11, but I just know I'm uploading 4 videos today. There's one that should be up by now, doing the next 3. This one and one more. That's not gonna be a talking video, not fully. Little talk, little. Okay, let me not do that. You never saw me do that. Sorry. Rewind. So, I'm just recording all this shit, and that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, so as y'all can see from the title of this video, we're gonna be getting deep with it. Okay, it's not super deep. I mean, it's not that deep to me anymore. I mean, it's always gonna have an important, value when I talk about this shit. But now it's just kind of like, yeah, yeah. So, do I regret transitioning? Because let me tell you, it was literally like 10 minutes into when I told my family the shit, and my grandpa goes, so what are you going to do if you regret it? If you want to go back to being a girl? I was like, bruh, I'm not regretting shit. I have no regrets. I have none. There's definitely some hiccups here and there, because society was treating me different, as expected. Those are people who I passed to. As expected, and it was an adjustment for me, because I was like, whoa, I'm used to this kind of treatment, but there's also a lot of shit I didn't like when I was a girl, So, because in my opinion, certain shit should not matter based off of your gender, but that's just how society is. Sorry, I had to check my message real quick. But yeah, like, do I regret it? Hell no, I don't regret that shit. That was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life, if not the best. I always knew something was up. Like, when I first came out to y'all already know I knew something was up all this time. I just didn't have the terminology for it. With the household I grew up in, there was no conversation about trans people beyond that stupid Kojovicia crap. I don't like that term because it's literally like a boy name and then Besia, a girl. You're saying boy girl from my understanding, and that's not what the fuck it is. You are going from one thing to another. That's what it is. Don't fucking mix that shit. That ruins the whole point. And if I had more of a grab on the language, I would have fucking just gave a new name, because who the fuck are y'all? That's like the most ignorant shit ever. People say it often when they see somebody that they want to say is cross-dressing, they're like, oh yeah, Coach BCA. I'm just like, no. I'm a boy, okay? Ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. I'm a boy, okay? I know who the fuck I am. I ain't questioning shit. I don't care what y'all say to me. I'm not gonna doubt that shit ever a day in my life. A day in my life. Like, there's just certain things that I haven't been able to do to make it official in certain people's eyes, like, I'm saving up money to change my name. I gotta change my entire name. First of all, I gotta make sure I'm cool with whatever middle name I choose, because I haven't settled on that yet. I do date Ghanaian name because I also have my Ghanaian name on my birth certificate, my female one, and a new last name, but I might just do that later, because I don't want to get my family involved with that shit. I'm going to do that when I'm a bit more grown, because I don't care to keep the first part of my last name at least. Nah, fuck that. I don't want any connect, for certain reasons. But, that's a video for another day. But, like, yeah, I'm trying to change that shit, Be legal. Like, I have my preferred name and shit for school, but, like, I want that shit on all my government documents, you feel me? Like, it's so annoying seeing my dead name and all that shit. Like, it fucks me up sometimes, But yeah, I don't got no regrets. I don't. Do I like the way some people want to treat me differently? What feels like it's a negative manner because I'm identifying as a man. No, I don't like that shit. That shit pisses me the fuck off. But I can't control how people are. I can only do me. So I just gotta fuck them, you know. Not literally. That didn't come out right. You know, just fuck them, but not like fuck them. I just want to make sure it was clear. Like I'm not fucking. I'm not. Yeah. So yeah, like definitely certain things I wish was a little bit faster. Like I just want things to go quicker because you know naturally it's natural to be impatient when you're transitioning. You just want certain shit. Like I want to have had my top and bottom surgery by now. You know, top surgery so I can just feel more confident. Bottom surgery. I don't care about the bottom appearance as much because I don't want nobody looking at my shit or whatever showing through my clothes. I don't want that. I want that for it to function so I can do certain things if you catch my drift without going into too much detail. I want to be able to do certain things with certain people comfortably. And if I get to a point with somebody, we get to that point where we're trying to do that, I want to be able to do that and not worry that they're going to feel some type of way about what's underneath my clothes. You know, I want to be able to be confident in that department. You know, I've had a few successful things with that, but it would be nice to not have to fucking announce that I'm trans and I have this and that. Are you okay with that before we do this? You know, I would like to get to that point in my life. I want to up my T. That's the, you know, something I'm trying to do in 2023. I'm still on low dose, but I'm supposed to be seeing some new people. I have to contact them again. It's a bit hard to get going, but it's good once you get going because that program is free. And I cannot afford to keep up with the testosterone right now. So I'm trying to get that free shit. I have a little bit to keep me going for the next month, at least until I get back to school. But yeah, that's something I'm trying to do, you know. So my mustache and fuck. Ooh, fuck. I just got a muscle pull. Shit. Oh man, that shit hurt. Yeah, I be getting random ass muscle pulls if I turn the wrong ass way. You know, it's just part of my animal. But yeah, pardon me for that. I'ma just have to remember not to bend my foot that way. Nerve pain is a bitch. But I yeah, I wanna up my T. You know, it was so awesome. Somebody fucking was noticing my mustache the other day. Y'all can definitely see that shit. I know my grandma just playing with me. I know she see it too. She finally acknowledged my fucking leg hair, bro. I've been asking her for months, bro. That shit been coming in. That shit was coming in like the beginning of this fucking year, maybe even like the end of last year. I was starting to get little leg hair. It's definitely like way more now. It's like I know you see this shit, and she's like, oh, but my sister, she has hair. She already has a lot of body hair too. She has this too. I'm like, first of all, I had no hair. I had no hair on my legs. The you know, like I know like girls be just having little hair there anyway, but I barely had any shit. I mean I have like one little tiny ass chin hair. I can feel it when I go like this, but I know y'all can't see it. But I feel like one. I have a bit more hair on my stomach. I already had like a little bit of hair there. On my legs and shit, I had none. Like there was no shit there. So for me, I know that shit working because I didn't have that before I would get on T. So I don't give a fuck if your sister had it already. I'm not your sister. I'm me. I was hairless in certain parts of my body. So don't tell me that shit, you know? Like, she be acting like, yeah. You know, she did call me Aiden today, which was fucking surprising as hell because she just barely does it. That I'm just, when she does do it, it kind of just throws me off. But, yeah, you know, with my grandparents, you never fucking know what you're gonna get. But yeah, you know, like, I'm just trying to, that's the shit. I mean, I wouldn't call that a regret. It's just shit that I want to happen that's not happening, that's frustrating me because I just want to be passing to everyone already. Like, I'm tired. Like, there's certain people I don't even want to fully come out to. Like, they're going to give me hella shit for it and they're definitely going to cut me off. But I would feel more confident about it if I'm looking more like Aiden. You feel me? So, yeah, you know, the stronger jawline. Like, my face has made very extremely small changes. And if you look at older pictures of me, extremely small changes. My therapist had noticed and some other people, but it's very slight. But better than nothing. I'm trying to get that shit more chiseled. You feel me? More chiseled. Yeah. And of course, my voice, you know. Um, definitely a huge change since the beginning. It officially drops like the beginning of this year, the beginning of 2022. Fuck, I was about to say 2020. The beginning of 2022, that shit jumps. That shit dropped a lot. Um, while I was home for the last winter break I was on. So when I came back, everybody was like, yo, you sounded like your voice is like mad deep now. And I was like, hell yeah. But I want that shit even deeper. You feel me? I'm trying to sound like this, you feel me? So, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to work on. And I mean, I'm being brought back into the workout realm of shit. But I'm gonna be back in the gym with somebody I know at school once we get back there at the end of January. I'm trying to work out like before class and just have like a set schedule before class, come shower, go to class, that kind of thing. Just fit it into my schedule so that I don't fuck up and I don't fall off, because I'm trying to get gains and shit. And I got my protein powder there, so it's just a matter of me drinking it. It's kind of hard sometimes because I don't like to drink thick shit, but if I can get a fucking blender, then I'll just mix it in and make it more smoothie-like, so it's easier for me to drink, and it processes better, because when I'm just mixing it with a spoon, it doesn't get to that point of where there's no chunks of it still in the water I'm mixing it with or whatever. So that's what I'm trying to do, you feel me? Because that shit helped me gain weight fast as hell. Like when I was sick, bro, I was 90 pounds when I got sick in 2020. When I first got diagnosed with my second autoimmune disease, I had been at like 105, and then I dropped down to 90. I was so fucking skinny, bro. Like, I could see my ribs and shit. Like, that's how bad it was. That shit helped me gain that shit back in a matter of weeks. I was doing like 2 glasses of that protein shit a day. Yeah, that shit bumped me up real quick. So, I'm trying to, you feel me? But I gotta like work out with it, because now I got like a little belly. Ain't no abs, but I got a little belly, I was taught the proper way to do push-ups now, so I'm gonna be doing those. I see the eating more. I want to eat more, but I keep realizing, like today, I literally took a piece of a fucking taquito, and I was full. Like the shit was like this, like not even like this thick. Like it was this long, and it was mad skinny and shit. And I think that my lack of like appetite. I mean, I do be hungry sometimes, but I get full so fast, and I think that has to do with the Crohn's. I have to look more deeply into it, but I think that has to do with the Crohn's. So I don't know how to fix that. I'll see if there's a way, there's something I could eat or take that will help me have more space to eat, so I don't get full so fast. But other than that, I'm totally down with everything else. I just gotta figure that shit out. But yeah, overall, I don't regret it at all. It's definitely been a struggle with certain people, and it's kind of hard dealing with people and who are not acknowledging it and that kind of thing. And I know it's only gonna get worse, because that's just not a thing. Like, Ghanaians are homophobic as fuck. There's been some people that surprised me, and were like, yeah, I'm supportive. Some people that I think they want to be supportive, but they don't know how to, because they just don't know about this shit, and they need more information, but they don't know how to bring it up. Because I've noticed that even when I was at work, people would find out I'm trans and be scared to ask me shit, because I guess like or some of them even told me they've had some experiences with people that they wanted to know more about that shit, and they got mad when they would ask and shit. So they were like, can I ask? I'm like, yo, you can ask me anything. Like, I don't expect y'all to know every damn term and shit and be on it all the time, because there's a lot of information even for me. Like, as someone who's part of the community, I'm learning shit all the time that I did not fucking know about. And I don't think it's right for us as members of the community to be getting mad. As long as someone's not straight up insulting you or being a dick, like, yeah, sometimes they don't fully know how to express what they're trying to ask, and that's okay. You just correct them and make sure that they go about it differently. Now, if they keep doing that shit, then we're gonna have a problem, and then that reaction is warranted. But I'm trying to be more patient with people, because I want people to be patient with me. So, I'm trying to make it a 50-50 equal shit. But y'all can ask me anything. Even if you don't know the terminology, if you think it's going to be offensive, just say it. I'll figure out the correct words to give you. And if I have the answer, I'll explain it to the best of my ability. If you're questioning, if you're, We could talk about it. I'm here. I just want to be an advocate, you know, and be a helpful member of the LGBTQ plus community. Because as beautiful as this whole thing is, there's a lot of toxic people in this shit. As the deeper I get into it, the more I see. And the more I hear and discover about certain parts of the community, you know, like, it's this whole thing, you know. And I don't want to be one of those people. I don't want to be one of the toxic ones. I want to be one of the good ones. So the good heart who wants to help people and who wants to create a strong bond with my allies and shit. And yeah, that's about it, you know. Oh, I knew some things. I mean, I think it's not even the word regrets. It's just annoyance again. Like, when I was a girl, nobody cared about how tall or short I was, you know. Now people do. I'm also working on that shit behind the scenes, you know, my feelings about that. But that was definitely a thing in the beginning, because that was something people would talk about often. Like height, especially when I went to college, I was like, bro, y'all don't want to talk about anything else about me. So that definitely took, you know, that took its toll on me for a little while. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, but yeah, like little things like that, you know, like the things and stereotypes and all that shit that people have for men was the only thing that annoyed me here and there. I mean, there's definitely certain things about being a man that I want to do as a man, and I'm working on those things as well. It's definitely gonna take me a minute because I'm just so used to having, like, I'll just categorize them as, feminine mannerisms and things like that I'm just used to doing. But yeah, just little things like that to make me more of the man that I envision that I want to be. So that's about it. But yeah, I'm never going back, ever. Like, I might identify as something different in the future. Who knows? People change their shit every now and then, but I'm not intending on changing to go back to being a cis woman. Once I have my surgery, that's it. I just, you know, some things you just know, and that's one of the few things in life that I am for sure certain about, that I'm never gonna want to have a fucking vagina ever again. I'm not gonna want titties ever again. Hell no. I know what I want, and that, as far as that goes, I know what I want. So no regrets. I'm just working on the little shit that comes with the transition and all that. And it was a day-by-day process. It takes years. And you just have to be patient with yourself and try to enjoy the journey where you can. It's not gonna be fucking roses all the damn time. It's gonna be a lot of shit going on, but you can't give up, because you just know when it's meant for you, and this is one of those things that's meant for me. So I'm gonna keep fucking going, no matter what. Fuck all the people that want to say some shit, because you're probably in the cloud of yourself and you're projecting your shit onto me. But with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up before it gets too long. But thank y'all for watching. I got one more video to record and we're done for tonight. But I hope y'all enjoy these 4 tonight. If you watch them tonight, great. You know, whatever you do. But please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're at 88 subscribers right now. Would love to get to 90 before the end of the year. Shit, I'd love 100, which would be nice, because I've never had triple digits on, like, a non-music thing. So that'd be nice. But thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all in a bit.